Hello everyone, welcome to CFC Fan TV. I know I look horrendous. I am on my way home today. I'm going to have a shower in a minute and get my flight home. But yeah, just before I wait for you to all come into the lives, let me see if I can get your comments up because I don't think they are currently coming up. Oh, here we are. Hi everyone. So yeah, guys, I'm so sorry about the way I look. I know it's horrendous, but you know, I've been here for 9 days and it's just time to get everyone to go home. Now listen, I'm not shocked about us losing today. I'm really not, and I haven't actually done a live obviously since my Sari video, so it'll be interesting to see what you guys think. I'm not as annoyed because I knew we would lose today. To me, my friends live over here, they're United fans, and they were worried, and I said, you literally have no reason to worry whatsoever. Once again, sorry. So the thing is though, guys, you know, everyone here is saying Sari has to go, but in my video that I did where I said he had to go, every single person more or less said the most terrible things to me. So I'm wondering where all those people are. Unless you've all changed your mind all of a sudden. Let's go through the game then. I did watch it. I can't show you the TV obviously, but and then I just watched the highlights then. I thought it was really slow. I thought the whole game was really slow. The only, chance is we had the game. I suppose you could say David Luiz free kick, which I thought was all right. I didn't think the keeper made the best clearing. And then Pedro again, although that was a good save. Higuain had a header that he could have scored, although I don't really think he's as to blame at the moment. I don't really think he's got much to do. I think the main thing to take from this game, our defending. What the hell was that? I mean, Herrera's first goal, I don't know what Alonso's doing. I don't know what any of them are doing. And then for Pogba's goal, I mean, okay, Dave comes in from the right to try and defend it, although that's not really going to do any good because the other three should be doing it. It literally was like watching like four mice just getting really confused as to where to go. The defending was awful. So, you know, taking away from the attacking style of play that we're meant to be playing, the defending itself was dreadful, awful. I don't think Hazard is an amazing game. I don't think any of that. You can never say when you've not participated in a match, when you've let in 2 goals, you've not really created anything for yourself, you know. And then I look at the players' reactions on this, and they're pissed off. I don't really think they are. I don't think they want the manager in. So I don't think they care about playing this badly. To be honest, we don't look like we're scoring in 1,000 years, you know. Let me answer some of your questions then. I think Kevin could have done better for the first goal, if I'm being honest. I might be wrong, and you know, let me know your thoughts. But nobody played well, did they, to be honest? Zidane in, Sari out. Listen, if we could ever get Zidane, I'd be incredibly shocked. You know, the main problems with Sari is, and if you just go back and watch my Sari out video, every single point that I make in that video, whether you agreed at the time with the conclusion or not, is exactly what is happening in every single game. He doesn't make good substitutions, doesn't make quick enough substitutions. He doesn't change the system. There's nothing going on. I love an attacking style of play, and I'm all open to us to, you know, try new ways of playing. But if something's going wrong and you've just lost 2 or 3 games in a row and you're losing them really badly, then, you know, it is what it is. We're now out of the FA Cup. There's nothing good about that. We have a fantastic record in the FA Cup. And like I said, Sari didn't need to win the Premier League this season, but he did need to win. He needed to win a trophy. He needed to win something. And we had our worst results since 1996. Then we had our worst results since 1991. Now we're out of the FA Cup. United as a whole just look more like a together team. They look like they're happy playing. They love their manager. We really don't like that. I really like Sari and tried to side with him, but he has no plan B. I mean, unlike other seasons where I would say sometimes we haven't had good enough players on the bench, I think we've got some really good players, actually. I think we've got some good players in general. Oh, yeah, Alonso was bad. Alonso had a terrible game today. And, you know, me and Rory generally are quite nice about him, but he really was terrible. No, I'm not Jake the Snake. I'm not talking about Zappa Costa. I'm talking about Chris, Sophie, and thank you. No, I'm not talking about Zappa Costa. I'm talking about if you want to change up the midfield, you've had the likes of, you've had everyone. We've had, okay, Hudson-Odoi's a little bit further up forward, but you've got all the youngsters who are in my eyes, more than capable enough of playing. It's not like they haven't got any experience. They've had a few games here and there in the last few seasons. You've got Kovacic, who's a fantastic player. You've got Barkley. We've just got an array of players that we can use, but I don't think Sarri uses them in the right place. Oh, thank you, Roberto. It's very nice to have somebody say something nice about me for once. Oh my God, I look so bad. Yeah, so I'm actually just staying at my friend's house at the moment. I'm leaving today, so I've just popped around and to watch the game and everything. Brings it down. Listen, I don't think we would be able to get him though, guys. I mean, I'm all for it, but I mean, he really is going to be the last one. I mean, all the good managers are taken now. The thing about United is, if this does, I mean, I know they're on a good run and they love they love Ollie and everything, but I think that unfortunately these things are a little bit short-lived sometimes. So I wouldn't like to say that he is a fantastic manager because we don't know that yet. It's only been a few months, a couple of months even, if that. What else are we saying here, guys? We've got good players without a manager. Yeah, but I think that this to me, guys, and this is why I said it in my video, this to me isn't a manager. It's not. They don't want to play for him. So it doesn't matter what Sarri says, whether he's saying something to him in the dressing room. If they don't want to play for him, if they're getting pissed off, they're getting annoyed, they aren't going to put in a good performance. It's a bit like when you go to work. Imagine the way I always see it is, because I never got it before. I was like, what's the problem? Because, they've got money, they've got this, they've got that. Why wouldn't they want to play? If you go into work and you do not like your manager, number one, the atmosphere isn't good. Secondly, you don't really want to do that well. You don't feel comfortable there. So it's not really any different for football. And actually, it's probably even worse because you're a team. You've got to have team spirit together. So that's another thing. Yes, Charlie Sawyer. Hi. Let me have a look at what else you're saying. Gossiping. Who do you think we should bring in the summer? I don't know about these transfers, guys. I think I'd be very surprised if Sarri isn't on his way out soon. I don't know how they would be able to keep it going for much longer. I know this is the problem as well. It's not like he's having a bad spell 2-3 years in, like Jose or Conte or whoever. He's having a bad spell in his first 6 months. So if you don't have a good spell, that's the time when you really need to be keeping things a bit steady. And then the second season is when we normally go on and win the league. We're not going to do that. It's not going to happen. In terms of Hazard, for anybody who wants to know my opinion on that, I think he will definitely go in the summer. And although he is our best player, sometimes what happens is when the best player leaves, because he doesn't want to be there anyway, we needed to do a really good job of spending that money wisely. And if we can rebuild a team around that, then I still think we have, a really good chance in the Premier League for years to come. So I don't want everybody to be too disheartened about that. I sent a few more of your questions in, guys, before I go. Oh, I'm not famous, Charlie. I'm just a fan like you. Hold on, that's a really nice comment. Do you think we should start Sarri 3? What do you think of the chance of officially getting us out? Sophie, number 1, you're amazing. Thank you, darling. That's really sweet. Hold on, sorry, let me just get rid of it. I think Sarri will go. Zidane, I wouldn't count on it. But, I mean, I'm happy to be wrong. I would love to be wrong about that. Why wouldn't I want to be wrong about that? Sophie, you are the best in the world. Well, Ali, last week I was the worst one in the world. So you guys are fickle. Collab with DT. Maybe. Troops is my boy, so we'll see, Oh, sorry. Oh, because I love you. Sorry out. Sorry has been outscored by Allegri many times. How long do you think we'll go without scoring a goal? No, I don't know. I think last week was that we went against Huddersfield 5-0, 5-1, whatever it was. Too tired to think right now. Everyone thought, yes, that's why Sophie was wrong. Well, no, not really. I could score 10 against Huddersfield. It really ain't that hard. They're the worst team in the league, in my opinion. They're dreadful. And everyone sort of, clung on to that when really we're just a team that don't want to play for the manager. And that's just the way that I see it. I don't want to be too harsh on him because I do feel like I'm too harsh on managers these days because I think the players, of course, have to accept some responsibility when they do things wrong. But he himself isn't doing himself any favours, so I don't really know what he expects, to be honest. Oh, thank you, Avari. It's really sweet. Team Sophie all the way, talking truth. Well, I am. I think, actually, this is going to be my resolution for when I get back home, if there's a resolution to be made in February, March. I'm just going to say whatever I want, what I think. Because I think when you just tiptoe around and stuff like that, you don't really do yourself any favours. So, yeah, that's my new thing now. How many goals will Man City score against us on Sunday? Darling, I don't even want to think about that game. That is really, really a worry. I mean, if we just lost 2-0 against United at home, we've already lost 6-0 against them in the league. Imagine what it's like in a final. I mean, if anybody's truly saying they think that Chelsea are going to win on Sunday, that if they have any hopes or, I don't know, opinions on that, I'd say you're so crazy. I would say you're absolutely nuts to think we will win. We will not win unless Sarri, because the team he put out, I looked at the team sheet today and I thought, oh, that's not a bad team. Pedro's in there, Higuain, Hazard. It's pretty solid team to me, and I've seen that team play 10 times better than what they did today. And that's not through ability, that's just through actually having team spirit. So I think it's clear to see what the problem is, you know. Funny how I used to Spurs with the worst team in London. I still think Spurs are the worst team in London trophy wise. That's statistically proven, darling. So that is what that is. Okay, drop Jorginho. Yeah, listen, okay. Yeah, I do think Hudson-Odoi will leave because, but if there's any chance of him staying, can anybody tell me why they think Hudson-Odoi would want to stay in a team that's losing like this, that's playing like this every week with a manager that ever since they've sort of blocked his request for a transfer, still isn't playing him. Oh, there's a dog. Wave, doggy. Hi. It's called Leo. I'm not really that right now, am I? Let's face it, I look absolutely awful. Okay, guys, quickly just before I go, I love you guys too. Sophie in. Yes, Sophie in. Oh yeah, leave from manager. Bye, Sophie. Enjoy your day. Yep, listen, guys, out of 10, I will give that game a 2. To sum up, I saw a couple of chances in the first half, but then it all went to, first 10, 15 minutes maybe. Then it just went downhill from there. United looked like a better team overall. Statistically, team spirit-wise, how together they were, how much they actually cared about going through in the FA Cup, and we had absolutely none of the above. And I don't think Hazard had a good game. I don't think Hazard could have cared less today, if I'm being honest. So yeah, guys, comment below, let me know your thoughts. Obviously, I'm going to have to go now, but yeah, do let me know what you think. It's going to be the same old story, but I'll put a little comment now underneath so that you guys can tell me what you thought about that. But yeah, congratulations to United. Very well played. You outclassed us on every single area of the pitch. You were much better than us. You are more together as a team. You want to play for your manager. We want to win a trophy this season. So all props to you. And we were just absolutely awful. So yeah, that's it from me. I'm now coming back into London. My flight is tonight, but I think because of the time difference, I'll be back by tomorrow morning. And then I have a photo shoot on Wednesday, but I will be back to do some videos. So I'll try and meet Sammy in the evening, or possibly in the morning. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sorry there is no better news, but to be fair, it was expected, you know. As much as I expect all of us fans to go into these games with really high hopes, it just wasn't going to happen. So comment below, let me know your thoughts, and the next time you see me, I will make sure that I've got my hair and makeup done up. But you know, I can't always look glamorous, guys. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, everyone. Love you lots, and I will speak to you in a couple of days' time. Don't be too down, okay? It'll get better. It's just temporary.